Alrighty, so today I'm going to be digitally drawing in Krita for the first time. For context, Krita is a free and open source drawing software. And due to the fact that it is free and open source, I am a bigger fan of it than not. However, I've never used Krita before, so I don't actually know whether I actually like drawing on Krita or not. I really do hope that I'm going to like drawing on Krita because, well, it's free and open source. And frankly put, I'm a cheap ass who hates paying for things. And so as such, I do hope that I enjoy drawing on Krita much more so than not in today's video. Don't know if I'm going to because I've heard that Krita has quite the sharp learning curve, but we're going to have to find out, and I certainly am looking forward to finding out live with y'all today. Today, I'm going to be drawing on my Gaomon PD1161 drawing monitor, and as said today, I'm going to be drawing in Krita for the first time. But what am I going to be drawing today? Well, I have a variety of different things that I want to give a shot to. I think I'm probably going to try to draw a fish. I think I might try to draw a little bit of a leg man in. If I'm feeling like drawing anything else, maybe I will draw other things as well. I do suppose to actually go ahead and get to drawing in Krita for the first time, though, I should probably go ahead and select open a new image, or not open a new image, just new image, which apparently you can do by hitting Control N according to the little area right here at least. So let's go ahead and just click new image, just like that. And now I have all of the different, what's the right way of putting this? The different dimensions and everything like that. I'm going to select inches. I want to select inches for everything. So I'm just going to do, resolution. I want like really high DPI. 1500. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, I don't know if my computer can handle that. Let's just go with 300. Let's go with that. And so I'm going to do 8.5 by 12. Just to make it even inches and whatnot kind of thing. RGB alpha, 8-bit integer. I don't know what all of this means, frankly, but I'm going to have to... I haven't watched a tutorial on how to use Krita. In all honesty, this is literally my first time using Krita. I'm going in blind. I have no clue what I'm doing, so I have no clue what a lot of this stuff means. It's given me already a lot of options, as this has already given me a lot more options, is the right way of putting it. It's already given me a lot more options than, like, let's say GIMP does or something like that kind of thing, and GIMP is decently more in-depth than not. And GIMP is generally what I use to edit photos and to do drawings with these days and whatnot. So this is giving me some good options. Content, I don't know what that means. Layers too. Background color. Let's go with a slightly different background color. Let's go with a background color of like that. Let's go with that background color. Just a little bit of a different background color. Let's go with 3 layers. And let's name it first draw. No, I'm not going to do that. Fish. I'm naming it fish. Alrighty, though. Well, let's go to dimensions and let's hit create now. I think I should be all good. Let's see if this wants to work. And okay, so zoom just does that. That's the marker right there. Let's see if that does work. How do I turn off? Because I'm just pressing down really hard right now. That's really light, really hard. I want to turn that off. How do I turn off? Maybe I just shouldn't bother with that right now. Maybe I should just find a brush that doesn't care. Let's see. Does the pencil care? Is that a pencil? I don't know what this is. No, that is not a pencil. That is definitely not. Let's see. That's like that. Joe. Let's get rid of all that. I'm trying to find... I'm not sure. I have no clue what I'm doing. It might have been a good idea for me to watch a tutorial before this, but, you know, I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea at all. But, excuse me, just burped. Let's see. Right off the bat, it's coming off somewhat similar to GIMP. Like, all the stuff is on this side, and all this stuff is on this side kind of thing. It's not too dissimilar, but There's definitely a lot of stuff going on that I have no clue what I'm doing, frankly. But how do I'm just going to move through the settings real quick just to see if I can kind of figure out how to, let's see, can I go to settings or something? Settings, here we go. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn off pressure, because I don't want pressure, frankly, but I'm just going through all this with y'all because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sure if you guys use Krita, y'all are probably yelling at me, this is how you do this, this is how you do this. I have no clue what I'm doing. No idea at all. Let's see, configure two balls, configure Krita. Here we go. Let's see, that's probably what I want. Tablet settings, here we go. I don't want any pressure, no pressure. Low pressure, high pressure. I just want it even all the time. Like, just exactly, like, all the way up all the time. I want the maximum brush speed set to all the way, right? Like, I don't want my brush speed to be too low, right? Just put that up all the way. This might be a bad idea. I don't know. Brush speed smoothing. I don't want any smoothing, but, I think that should be all good. Let's see. Use mouse events, use tablet driver for brush speed. I think it should be all good. Advanced, I think. Okay, let's click OK and let's try it again. And there we go. Okay, that just got rid of my issue. Very nice, very nice. Solved it. I figured it out. That was easy. That was easy. I'm feeling accomplished right now. Figured out how to disable pen pressure in Krita, just like that. No problem at all. Super easy. Super easy. Let's go and just do a little bit of a doodle real quick. So let's just do a little bit of a guy right there. Just a little bit of a nose, a little bit of a mouth. Just a little guy. Just like that kind of thing. There we go. There we go. Just some legs. Some arms. Looking good. Looking good. Definitely easier than not to draw in right off the bat for sure. Not super hard by any means. Did I just draw on the background? I did not. Let's go ahead and create a new layer if I can figure out how do I create a new layer? Because I'm just going to use the same drawing just over and over again. So I've got paint layer 1. I should have just created a bunch of layers beforehand. How do I create a new layer? I'm left clicking plus. That's easy. Wait. Okay. I see. I see. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use this layer now. And I'm going to go ahead and take down the size of the brush. So the size of the brush is like up here, which is, it's like up here at the very top of the screen, which is definitely different than I'm used to. I'm used to it kind of being to the side, but actually it's very convenient. I actually like that a decent amount. Let's go down to 15 and see how big that is. That should be about good. I think I'm going to draw a fish now. So let's go ahead and zoom in if I can. I don't know how to move. How do I move myself around this? Like if I'm really zoomed in, like how do I move around this? I have no idea. I have no clue how I move around this. How do I do that? Oh no, there's a little thing right here. It's just it's very dark. You really can't see it very easily. Well, let's go ahead and draw a fish now. I will admit, so far, it's very smooth. I think definitely turning up the brush speed has definitely helped as well. Very smooth to use. Very nice to use as a whole. Let's go ahead and mess around with different colors now. Let's go ahead and select like a different color or something like that. Take it all the way to pink. And then select a color. I want that. Huh? What? Oh, you could use a different color. I'm confused. How do I... oh, no. Oh, I see. So this is, I'm sampling the color, whereas I need the paint bucket. Or does it even have a paint bucket on it? It should, right? Let's see. Like with this one, that's just that normal color. So let's, like I got that, but I want it to, oh, and there's like brushes over here and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have to try some brushes that they've got over here. I'm gonna have to do that too. How do I just fill? I just want to fill in. Oh, here we go. There it is. Very nice. Pink. And let's do like a different color for the eyes. Like a slightly darker pink. Boom. Boom. Just like that. No, I think I'm just going to leave that as is. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, pink fish. Pink fish, y'all. There we go. I'm going to have to figure out how to kind of move around in this software better. I'm used to GIMP. I'm not used to this software, so I'm going to have to figure it out. There's another drawing all done. Let's go ahead and mess around with some other brush settings. So I'm on this brush setting right now, which I guess is just the base one. So let's go ahead and mess around with this one. Oh no, I didn't want that. Let's go ahead and mess around with this one as well. And I'm just going to take it black to black. And that is laggy. That's laggy. Let's go ahead and try a different one. So I'm just going to scroll down and I'm just going to mess around. So let's see. I'm just going to select that one. That's interesting. There we go. Just like that. There we go. Another drawing all done. Just a little bit of a close-up. And this one definitely has an interesting texture. It has sort of a paintbrushy texture. This is very much like a paintbrush, I definitely have to say. Let's go ahead and mess around a little bit more. What about this one? This is like a watercolor gouache kind of thing, I think I want to say. Interesting, interesting. And then it layers over itself very well as well. Interesting. Okay, let's do a little bit of a... Nah, I don't really like this one very much. I'm going to do a different one. This is like a sponge. What does a sponge do? Does that. It's a leg man. You can't really tell, though. You can't really tell, but it is. But it is. Honestly, I'm enjoying this so far. I know people are talking about how Krita is a pain. Honestly, I don't really do super complex art by any means, so for me, right now, it's pretty good. But I definitely do think if I was doing more complex art or something like that, I do definitely think it would be a lot worse. But I think my biggest issue is really just finding the actual buttons themselves. I'm struggling with that just a little bit, frankly put. But I mean, like, it's not particularly difficult for me, at least. It's definitely not dissimilar from GIMP, but at the same time quite different. It's feels oddly familiar yet very different at the same time. Let's go ahead and try this one. This one's like what is this? This is like some sort of colored pencil or something like that kind of thing. Let's go and do another fish, just like that. And this one, let's take a look at the texture if I can find my mouse. Definitely has a little bit more of an interesting texture than not. Definitely much more like a, I'd have to say, well, colored pencil than not, for sure. Go and mess around just a little bit more. What's this one? Oh, layer is invisible. Yes, of course. This is interesting. So this is like a roller. Ah, so it's like a paint roller. That's pretty cool. Let's see. This is like, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I think it would be good for doing tags. And I was right. Yeah, no, that looks sick. That looks sick as hell. I like this one. This one's good. How do I favorite these? Can I favorite these? Assign to tag. My favorites. There we go. Nice. Hey, put that one on my favorites. How do I get to my favorites? There you go. All my favorites. Nice. Oh, these are ones I already selected as being my favorites. What the hell? I don't want that. Let's go back to, let's just try a different layer now, and let's go to that one. And what is this one? This is a weird, zoom in on it. I guess this is supposed to be just like normal. Oh, is this like a drafting pencil or something? I can't tell. I'm looking at my screen right now because I've got a bigger screen next to this one right here. And I still can't tell, in all honesty. That looks interesting. This would be good for tags as well. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. This is making me want to do like actual painting and stuff. That's what this is making me want to do. I don't mind digital art one bit. I don't mind doing digital art one bit, but I do like... What's the right way of putting it? That's interesting. That's like airbrush. I'm not sure. But I do like... Oh, what's the right way of putting it? Not digital art as well? Yeah. I need to get better at painting, though. I'm not very good at painting. Well, I kind of want to... I want to find which one I like the most, and then I want to do a drawing with it. What's this? I have no clue what this is. Is that just healing? I have no clue. What the hell is this? I don't know. I don't know what that is. What the hell is this supposed to be? What is this? A bunch of fish flying around? That'd actually be pretty sick. You just have the background. It's kind of like boom, boom, boom. And it just looks like there's like fish flying around or something like that kind of thing. I'm sure you can create your own brushes as well. That would be interesting to do as well. Like get like a bunch of fish drawings as a brush or something like that kind of thing. That would be dope as hell. I'd like that. This is just like a stamp, so. Interesting. What other capabilities? What the hell is this? What the hell? That is so laggy. That is insanely laggy. My computer, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is struggling right now. It ain't doing so hot, frankly put. Oh, that... my computer is struggling so much right now. Let me just pop open my CPU. Let's just take a look. So... let's just take a look at that. What's it thinking? What's it thinking? Is it liking it? It's actually not doing so bad. It's using a good amount of my memory, though. I've only got 8 gigabytes of memory in this computer. It's not much, frankly put. But it's using... what is that? It's using a good amount of it. My CPU is not using much, but I'm also not doing much right now. But, you know, it's using a decent amount of my computer right now. That is too amusing. Decent amount of memory, to say the least. Oh, yeah. It's not liking that. Let's try this one as well. What is this? Huh. That's lagging my computer as well. That's interesting, just like geometric shapes, I guess. There's a wand. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Yeah, let's try this one. Laggy once again. Oh, my computer does not like this very much. Ooh, just a normal marker. Oh, wait. There we go. What? It's laggy. It's laggy. It's laggier with my mouse than it is with my... I like this one as well. This one's nice. It's laggier with my... it's like really laggy with my mouse, but not at all with this, actually. Maybe that's the issue, because I was just kind of messing around with my mouse for a moment. And just kind of using my mouse because I was just kind of selecting stuff. That looks good. I like that. That's actually a pretty good tag. I'm pretty satisfied with that one. I'm going to add this one to my favorites as well. I like this one. Boom, favorites. And let's go ahead. What was this one again? Oh, yeah, I like this one as well. Yeah, it's got that whole Disney look to it. I like it. Add this one to my favorites too. And let's see. All right, well, I think I'm just gonna go to my favorites. I don't know what, I guess I'm just gonna leave all these for the moment. And what is this? I have no clue what that is. What is that? Oh, it tells you. Distort move. Interesting. So it actually tells you what it is. I really should have guessed that in all honesty. Blender Basic. This is wet paint details, wet paint, dry brushing, charcoal rock soft. That explains why I like it. I like how charcoal looks. Flat rough, marker plane, pencil 2, airbrush soft, eraser soft, and eraser small. Interesting. I think I'm going to go with that one. And I think I'm going to try to do a drawing. Not that I haven't done drawings today, I have, but I'm going to try to do another drawing. Well, I guess this is the thing for the distort move. Oh, that's how it distorts moves. Never mind. I don't want that. That is interesting though, so it just distorts it like that kind of thing. That's actually pretty cool. That actually gives it a nice, I actually like that. Kind of adds like some dents and stuff. I'm going to leave that. That's pretty cool actually. I need to figure out what I'm doing with the eye though. I'm going to zoom in and see if I can give that a shot. Boom. Might just have it hanging off the page. Just a little bit, just like that. I think that should be good. Now I want to up a bit more. That should be good. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and add some fins. Just like that. And, well, I don't know, I kind of want to do a different fin for that. And definitely very smooth with the stylus. This works really good with the stylus. I really like it. It's definitely smoother than using GIMP for sure. As a whole, I am liking Krita a decent amount so far. I'm sure if I was trying to do something a little bit more complex, it would be a much steeper learning curve, but my art is nothing insanely complex by any means. It's really not. So I'm not really feeling stressed out right now or anything like that. I'm just kind of like, okay, this is a cool new software and I'm looking forward to learning more about it. And that's very much what my opinion is right now. I'm enjoying using Krita. I'm definitely just looking forward to exploring more about it and whatnot kind of thing. Maybe I'll have to watch some tutorials and kind of get a good idea of how to use all of the different features. It tends to be when I use drawing softwares, it tend to the words jumped up. I just tend to kind of just sketch with the stock brush, in all honesty. That tends to be what I do. But I have some kind of ideas for art I want to do that is a little bit more complex, that either I'm going to do on or off camera. I'm not sure which, in all honesty. But I'm definitely going to have to watch some tutorials for those and kind of figure that out and whatnot, as I think that's a little bit too much for me to try to figure out on my own. So I think I'm probably going to have to watch some tutorials on Krita, although I will admit, my first experience, I did not need a tutorial. Very proud of that, I will admit. And a tutorial would have helped, but I did not need one. But what was I saying? I was saying something else. I cannot remember what. What was I saying? I'm going to take a sip of water, clear my head. Need a cigarette. Oh, yeah. But I was just going to say, based off of this first experience, I like Krita much more so than not. Definitely drawing-wise, it feels just a lot more smooth than GIMP, and also drawing-wise, there's also a lot more capability than GIMP as well. GIMP, it's not really optimized to be an actual drawing software. This is. So it really does make sense, in all honesty. And so coming from GIMP to Krita, honestly, Krita is just light years ahead, frankly put, with just how smooth it is, with the different options you have and everything like that kind of thing. It's fantastic, frankly put. And so far, I've had a great experience, and I'm looking forward to using Krita much more so in the future than not. Not sure if it's gonna become the software for me. There are other softwares out there that I definitely do need to try. I've heard good things about, I think, Clip Studio Paint as well. So definitely need to try that one as well. But so far, Krita's been pretty good, and I certainly cannot complain. It's got a lot of options, drawing's very smooth, and not too hard to get into if you're just looking at doing simple stuff. But definitely when you're doing more complex stuff, I have heard that there is a pretty sharp learning curve when it comes to Krita. But, you know, as a whole, my initial impressions of Krita are much more positive than not to say the least. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of Krita, if you guys have used the software before. And if you guys have not used Krita but have heard of it, let me know what you guys think of it. And if you guys have not heard of Krita nor used Krita, of course, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the software in the comments down below, just based off this video. And of course, also make sure to let me know what you guys think of all of the drawings that I did today. Let me just go ahead and layer them all over each other, just like that. Yeah, that's a lot going on, frankly. That's like a work of art in of itself, frankly put. That is a work of art in of itself. And this thing right here, they popped up, that's horrifying. That is horrifying, y'all. Well, I'm just going to leave the last one I did up. That's what I'm going to leave up. But, you know, let me know what you guys think of the drawings I did in today's video, and the I was about to say, in the comments down below as well. And of course, as well, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my main channel. My main channel. This is my second channel. My main channel, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. And of course, as said, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. To the next one, y'all. Stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?